Hey friend, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, I'm only going to be here Thursday through Saturday. Yard Sale is a 10% New England Style Triple IPA from Ferndale Project in Ferndale, Michigan. Ferndale Project is really cranking out the beer lately. They plan on releasing two new beers every week, and this one will be released on Tuesday, February 9th, which means that you can order it online on their website at ferndaleproject.com. Full transparency on this review, Rex at Ferndale Project did provide this beer to me free of charge for a fair and balanced review. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the label and we'll get it into a glass. But first, I'd like to thank my executive producers, Ryan Barry, Eric Latowski, Brian Kramer, Zach, and Cam Freeman, for helping bring this review to you today. If you'd like to become a producer, help out the channel, or just buy me a beer, take a look at my Patreon at patreon.com/draft_therapy, where you can get early access to these videos, exclusive patron-only live streams, and a few other special perks available only to patrons. So, taking a look at the label here, across the top it says, "Keep cold, drink fresh, Yard Sale," with an exclamation point, New England Style Triple India Pale Ale, double dry hopped with Waimea, Citra, and Mackinac hops, brewed and canned by Ferndale Project in Ferndale, Michigan. And if we turn the label, or turn the can, we can see the rest of the label. It has some just 80s-tastic guys in their teal and pink outfits doing hot dog ski moves, like freestyle moves back in the old days, and a couple dudes wiped out with their heads just in the powder. We have the Ferndale Project logo, and it says 1 pint for you. This was canned on February 2nd, 2021. I'm recording this on the 6th of February, so this is extremely fresh. We're talking like 4 days old. So I'm going to take an IPA glass, and we're going to go ahead and crack it and put a nose on the can. Oh, I can already see in here, it looks really milky and white. Let's put a nose on it though. Wow, really dank, getting a little bit of a grapefruit aroma. Getting a citrus orange juicy aroma too. Let's go ahead and pour it. Wow, that is really thick. Holy crap, when it is collecting in the glass, it is even thicker than it looked just sitting in the can. I'm gonna let that kind of chill, because last time I used this glass was had a little bit of a pour over. So we're gonna let that just sit there. I'm just gonna set this down and we're gonna let this settle. This looks, the head is just a little off-white, a little leaning towards a yellowish/orange off-white. That's, not like a grayish or a brown or an amber. It is a little bit of a yellow, kind of orangish off-white. If we hold it up to the light, that is extremely, extremely murky. I mean, I can barely see my finger, shadows of my finger through. That's super hazy, and I got a little like a fuzz on the glass or something. But putting a nose on the glass here, yeah, wow, big grapefruit, big orange citrus aroma, a little bit of a tropical, maybe a little bit of a stone fruity dank aroma too. So let's go ahead and try it out. Cheers. This is 10%, a triple. Now this is a triple New England style, or a New England Style Triple IPA. That mouthfeel, oh my gosh, is so just kind of puffy, cloudy, pillowy, every kind of descriptor that you could think of for a New England Style IPA. This is it in spades. So let's get to I was so just overwhelmed by the mouthfeel. Let's get a taste about the flavor here. Really very tropical, very juicy. Juice bomb. There's a little bit of a grapefruit in there, a little bit of a mango. I talked about the distill touch of haze being, sometimes can be on the verge of being too much mango, or, this is kind of in that same vein. There is mango in there, but it's not overpowering mango. It's just a really nice kind of, it's an additive characteristic. So we have a little bit of a mango. There's a sweetness in there. There's almost like a pineapple. There's a bit of an orange juice kind of flavor in there, an orange citrus sweetness in there as well. A little bit of a grapefruit. And that all kind of just, when you hold it in your mouth and you kind of swirl it around on your tongue, that's when all that sweetness comes in. And on the swallow, there's not even a hint there's just not much bitterness in there at all. It's just maybe got a touch of it on the tail, on the aftertaste as it kind of goes down. You get a little bit of a citrusy bitterness, but not much. It's very smooth. It's very creamy. It's got a really creamy mouthfeel. So it's got that smoothness and that creaminess, a lot of sweetness in there, not much bitterness, except now a little bit more of like a zesty, orange zesty, you know, like a orange peel is kind of, bitterness is kind of rising up in the back of my tongue on that aftertaste. But wow, this is if you weren't like surprised and kind of impressed by the look of this beer, I think you will be by the taste, because again, it's got that pineapple sweetness, a bit of a grapefruit, a bit of a mango, a bit of an orange. It's very juicy, like I mentioned before. It's almost got like a tropical kind of feel to it. Like, you know, you could sit back and kind of drink this on the beach and be perfectly at home. 10% ABV does not hint at that at all. If you were to put this in front of me and say, hey, you know, 10% 10% IPA, not even mention anything about a triple, not mention anything about the, you know, anything else, I would not be able to discern that this was 10%. It is very easy drinking, very smooth. And because of all that and the 10%, very, very dangerous. Ferndale Project has just been cranking out beers lately. I went there on their website a couple weeks ago and looked, and they had maybe like 8 beers available, and, you know, a good variety. And then I looked like the day before I picked this up, and they had like over 20 on the website that, you know, you could pick from. So it's just kind of crazy how much beer they're turning out. But I can tell you, yard sale, this one comes out on Tuesday on the 9th. If you're into IPAs and if you're in the Metro Detroit area, in the southeastern part of the state, I would definitely go and pick up yard sale as fast as possible. And I also wanted to mention, because I got this beer, you know, in exchange for a fair review, sometimes it's hard to kind of separate yourself from doing a review of a beer that someone gave you. And I can tell you that regardless if this beer was something that I got, you know, to review, or if this was something I paid for, this is a really impressive beer. All right, friends, that has been Yard Sale from Ferndale Project. Have you had this beer yet? Do you have any favorite Ferndale Project beers, or maybe a favorite triple New England Style IPA, or even triple IPA? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, if you like beer, you might want to subscribe and click that bell, because I'm here talking about beer twice a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's all for free for viewers just like you, and you might miss your newest favorite if you're not subscribed and getting those notifications. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries wherever they are, and most importantly, don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.